Agus mar do foyle finden an haver the scria.
Another musician with his sights firmly set on this year's Fleadh is singer and composer Lorcan McMahuna. Steeped in a tradition of song known as Sean Nos, he is part of a generation of young musicians taking traditional music into the 21st century. Throughout this summer, he will work with different communities from across Derry as he searches for both words and musicians to help him create a unique new work which will be performed as part of the grand opening of this year's Fleadh.
I've been asked to write a cycle of songs which will open the Fleadh. So this is why I want to talk to you people. I want you to be part of writing a new song. What colour is the foil?
Foil is red, yellow, pink, blue, orange, purple and green.
I see the Foyle River and it teases me.
I hear the faded sounds of traffic in the distance. I smell smoke from houses and cigarette butts. I see tall, compact buildings reaching towards the permanently grey sky.
Where does the River Foyle go to?
The River Foyle goes to the end of the world.
So rud éigean occur in Agla ar an Abhainn ar an Foyle.
And Brusker Kekin Denise Jacqueline.
Níl sé maith don iscin on the anbíthe is deachan.
It knows that colour is subject to change, nothing lasts forever.
I'm sure you can put your hand in the same river twice, but you can definitely put both hands in the same river at least once.
Everybody has something to say about the river. Like nobody's sort of left blank with that one. It certainly has it's perceived anyway to have a life and to have a personality. So later on this month I'll be coming back with lyrics and a melody and teaching it to everybody, everyone that wants to be part of it. I didn't actually think that the workshops would draw such strong teams for me. I thought I would be getting a million different stories and fitting them all together. But what I'm actually finding is that there's a million different perceptions and stories, all right, but it is the story of one city. And the river running through it as well.
With just over a month before the Fleadh begins, Lorcan is back in Derry with the finished song and looking for an orchestra of volunteers.
Well, I went off and took your transcripts and transcripts from other places as well and pieced together what I think is an ode to the city. It's called I Am the Foyle. I have carried many streams. My streams have carried many people. I have wrested stories from the twisted plain. Working with all of those little snatches I had of people's minds and tying together phrases that were like taught, like were revealed something about them, and finding themes within it all that sort of tied together quite well. So I Am the Foyle became the sort of the statement of that theme, you know. I am memories, I am an ocean. Once I was doing that, the sort of feeling of an anthem came out very strongly in it, you know. I am laden with the rust of history. I am 1,000 colours. My depths are bronze and green, the murky home of Manannán. I am the colours of the sky, of greys and purple, of rain and shadow, of blues and endless clarity. Like all the workshops that went into it beforehand, like, you know, they were really about giving all of those people, communities, a chance to be part of it. So right from the start, getting them involved in the creation of the words, and then when those words become music, getting them involved in the expression of it. I knew very well it's you're dealing with all types of capabilities, and you're dealing with larger numbers as well.
You just don't know who's turning up and who's not turning up, and what's here and what's that. So, you know, even with the arrangement, there's bits being altered all the time and bits being changed, and we don't have a harp player, so would the electric guitar do that and all the rest of it? So it's one of those crazy things where it's still in motion, as it were, the arrangement process. It doesn't seem to be ever finished. It'll be finished after tomorrow night.
I've been chatting to Martin at different occasions and just said, you know, do you want to be a part of it? And I thought, brilliant, you know, it's in Derry, the Fla's here, so why not be a part of something really, really special and unique? I suppose today is the day before the concert, so this is my first day listening to it, seeing it, everything else.
One of the things about the Fla and about this whole project is that it's about, you know, inclusion, and the Fla and Irish music, the whole ethos. It's bringing everybody and welcoming everybody into the process. People are getting the chance to play in an orchestra for the very first time.
I hope that just being there, hearing it, working in a cathedral, in that space, that will really just get them going. This is a grand lodge. It's a big undertaking to try and get something like that going. You have to be sort of certain that you're able to do it before you would start it, you know. I think this is the first time somebody has actually commissioned something to launch a Fla. I'm delighted it was me. The most important thing is that they feel that they took part in the creation of something, you know, that they can feel quite proud of, and they made it start to shine.
To open it with something that really was composed by everybody, and, you know, was contributed so much by everybody and everybody's personalities. That is the Fla. You know, it's completely spontaneous and completely full of fun, and, you know, everybody making everything work no matter what.
It's going to be one of these things that people look back on in 10 years and say, look, I was there, do you remember that, you know, this unique occasion? So it's fantastic. I'm really, really happy I'm a part of it.
Just there, seeing everybody sort of grasp the nettle and go with it and sort of make something really spectacular out of it. I'm just very proud.
The applause for this new anthem to Derry spills out into the city.